It's time to cut up another big salad again. I've got 2 heads of romaine lettuce. I've got about half a bunch, a little maybe less, the red curly kale. I've got some Tuscan kale, or you call it dinosaur kale. It's actually La Sunato kale is what it's really called. And I've also got a big bunch of dandelion greens. And I've got some wild onion from outside, just growing out in my yard, thanks to my mom. I was complaining about having to go cut my grass because my wild onions were growing like crazy in the backyard. And she said, well, just go pick them and eat them. And I said, well, I don't want to. My dog pees on them all the time. And so where he doesn't pee on the side yard, though, I've got quite a few wild onions growing too. So I've got some wild onions. So thanks, Mom. We got a cucumber. I've got 5 mini sweet peppers. Use as many as you want. I just like these. These are usually get them in yellow, orange, and red, and they come in a bag, and it's just really nice. They give you a nice pretty color in your salads. And that'll be it. That goes in the salad base. So I'm just going to start with the romaine. Look at it. If it looks good, you don't have to really take anything off of it. I'm just going to trim off the end, and then we're just going to cut. And you want to cut them, small. We're making chopped salad. And the reason that I eat so much salad and so much greens is because they're packed full of all the things that you need. You've been told since you were a little kid to eat dairy, you need milk, you need calcium for strong bones. And, you don't want to get osteoporosis when you're old, and you hear all that kind of stuff. You probably grew up sitting in a cafeteria at school looking at signs that said got milk, and with athletes and movie stars, TV stars with their little milk mustaches, got milk, your food pyramid signs. You need getting forced to take milk at school every single day. That's what you're given to drink. Calcium, calcium, calcium. Gotta get your cow's milk, gotta get your calcium. Well, guess what? All your leafy greens are packed full of calcium. And not just calcium. They're packed full of all kinds of stuff. And on your kale, since I'm going to eat it in the salad, I am going to take it off the stem. And I'm just pulling it off. I'm not trying to be nice about it. I'm going to cut it up and put it in a salad, so it doesn't really matter. I don't care if I rip it apart. Your kale is probably one of the most nutrient-dense greens. I would probably say kale, spinach, watercress, and arugula are probably the most nutrient-dense out of your greens. Okay, I'm going to get back to this salad. Let's take a quick break. I know I was talking about like the nutrients and things like that in salads and why I eat so much. And, you have to do your own research and figure out, how do you want to feel every day, I guess, is what it comes down to. That's what it came down to for me. It was just, how do I want to feel every day? And I decided I wanted to feel good. I was tired of being sick and not feeling good. It's not fun. And it's not fun when it's every day. Like every day you wake up and, yeah, I got up and I functioned through the day and I did everything I needed to do, but I did it in pain. I did it in discomfort. And sometimes I just did it in plain misery. And then sometimes I couldn't even do it at all. And I had to just stay in bed. I would, be so ill or not feeling well. And so for me, this just comes down to how good do I want to feel. And the better food that I put in my body just comes down to the better I feel. It's that simple. There's nothing else to it. There's no tricks. There's no perfect way to eat. I think everyone should eat the most fruits and vegetables that they possibly can every single day, and leafy greens. Leafy greens every single day, the much as you possibly can. If you're looking to want to feel good and be healthy, it's the only way you're going to do it. You can't do it any other way. There's no other way to do it. If the bulk of your diet is not fresh fruits and vegetables, you're not going to be healthy. And there are tons of ways to eat plant-based, zillions of them. There are tons of people out there who eat plant-based. And there are a lot of people who out there that are doing a really good job and taking really good care of their bodies. And very knowledgeable people, very, very knowledgeable doctors, surgeons, people, biologists, people that have dedicated their lives to just nutrition and science, that have already figured all this out. You just have to figure out what works for you in your lifestyle and your body. You may need to eat a little bit more fruit than I do. You may need more calories than I do. You may need more greens than I do. You may need to heal more than I did. I had quite a bit of healing to do in the beginning, and I'm still healing. I know that I'm still going to feel better than I do right now in a year. So that's what keeps me going on this. And you just have to wake up every morning and decide how good you want to feel. And if you think you're going to feel good sitting down, eating a plate of eggs and bacon, pancakes, a bowl of sugary cereal, Pop-Tarts, something you picked up in the drive-thru, something that you just picked up out of the vending machine at work. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. You're not going to feel good eating that way. You're just not. That's not food. It's not food. This is food. I'm just going to chop these up really small, and I'm just going to throw these right in here in my salad. These are those wild onions. And, you know, I recommend doing the research yourself. There are a lot of people who eat like this. I am not the only one. I didn't come up with this, idea. There are so many people out there who eat like this, and eat like this in different ways. Some people eat a lot of fruit. Some people eat a lot of vegetables. Some people eat and make like a lot of dehydrated, like crackers and, like pizza crusts and different things like that. So you just have to figure out how you want to eat and how you want to cook and how you want to prepare your food, and then do it whichever way works best for you and fits into your lifestyle and your diet and the things you like. But the bulk of your diet should be leafy greens, fresh fruits and vegetable berries. You should be eating berries every single day. You should be eating leafy greens every single day. And you should be eating some type of either some people can eat beans and they feel great. It doesn't bother their stomachs. Well, if that's you, good. Eat some. But like me, I can't really do that, so I sprout. And I sprout lentils. And I sprout other vegetables as well. And I also do microgreens. So make sure you're getting, a good source, and make sure you're getting a good diversity of all your food. I really need to sharpen this knife. And change up your greens every time you make a salad. Eat some different greens. And if all you can get in your area is iceberg lettuce and some just basic stuff, just get it. Or maybe you don't like it. Maybe you don't know, I don't like spinach, I don't like kale, I don't like any of these things. Okay, so start your salads with iceberg lettuce, and then slowly start adding in other greens. Maybe that'll help. Just anything that you can do to get more greens in you is just, you got to take better care of yourself. You can't keep waking up every day putting bad gas in the fuel tank and expect to feel good. Can't do it. It doesn't work that way. You got to take care of your body. People probably take better care of their cars, which I know they do. People take better care of their cars than they do their body. They worry more about what kind of oil or gas, you know, what kind of soaps they use and things like that to wash it than you do what you're putting inside your body and fueling your body with every day. But I can guarantee you, if you start cutting out dairy products, processed foods, animal products, period, meat, and limit it as much as you possibly can, and eat as much fresh produce as you can, you're going to start feeling so much better. So much better. You know, I'm sure you've heard the term raising the dead. Well, what do you think you're doing when you eat old dead food? An old dead animal that's been laying there packaged up in the store for, I don't know how long. Do you know how long it's been there? I don't. And then you're going to take it home and cook it, and, you know, kill it even more, and then you're going to eat it and you want to live. You're eating dead stuff. You're eating just dead stuff processed out of a cardboard box, and then you think you're going to feel good and feel alive and feel healthy? Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. You have to take full control of your health and full control of what goes on your plate and in your mouth. If you think you're going to be able to run to your doctor, unless you have a doctor that is already on this and knows what's going on, they're not going to help you. They're not going to understand, because all they know is the same thing that you've been taught. We all went to the same school. And when they went to medical school, they didn't learn it either. They'll be the first ones to tell you. But there are many doctors out there who recommend this. There are many, many people, and I encourage everyone who's watching this to find the people, whether it be me or not, find someone that encourages you and helps you eat the way you want to eat. Because I'm not going to make big fancy meals and, you know, like raw pizzas and raw this and crackers and breads and all those kind of different things. I just don't eat that way. I eat very simply, because the more simple the ingredients and the simpler you keep it, the easier it is for your body. You know, you think of an animal, if you've ever taken care of an animal or had animals, you know, you don't just go changing their food every time they eat. You know, you get your dog food and you feed him the same dog food. Because if you change his diet, what happens? It makes him sick and it upsets his stomach. And you see animals out in the wild, they just, unless it's like a possum or maybe a raccoon or those type of scavenger animal, they don't just go eat anything. They have a specific thing or specific things that they eat. So think about what you eat through the day and what you're doing to your body and what you're doing to your insides. If you wake up and, you know, breakfast is coffee, orange juice, pancakes, bacon, sausage, an omelet, a bowl of cereal, you've got all these varieties of what a normal, typical American breakfast is, or maybe it's donuts, and then you turn around and like an hour or two later, you're hungry again, and you grab, you know, a candy bar out of the vending machine, or you grab a granola bar, or you grab some potato chips, and now it's lunch, and then you go eat a cheeseburger and french fries, or maybe you get soup, or, you know, something like that, or maybe it's pizza. And then, so every time you eat, you're just constantly just putting your body through so much damage just to try to digest your food. So the simpler you keep your meals, the simpler you keep the ingredients. And so like this is like all grains pretty much, you know, and I'm not going to change it up. I'm actually just going to mix this up right now. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you, this is, if I'm going to eat a salad, okay, when I make videos, this is what I'm really eating. I don't just make a video because I think, oh, well, this food, or I'll make this. This is really what I'm eating. I'm going to take this salad and then I'm going to get some sprouts. I'm going to put some sprouts on here. I don't put a lot of ingredients on here. I keep them really simple. If you've had digestion problems at all, or if you're having digestion issues, and I'm talking if you're bloated, crampy, having problems in the bathroom or anything like that on a regular basis, you've got digestion problems. I'm going to put some pea shoots. These are pea shoot sprouts. I'm going to put some of these on here too. So see, just a big variety of greens is what I'm doing. And the body knows what to do with this food. The body doesn't know what to do with a bag of chips, potato chips. It doesn't know what to do with that. The body doesn't know what to do with a Lunchable or something you pulled out of the vending machine. It doesn't know what to do with that. Your body wants this. Your body knows what to do with this. It's from nature. We're from nature. Oh, come on. You just got to stop and think about it. If you want to feel good and you want to feel refreshed and you want to feel healthy, it's not in a donut. It's not in a frozen vegan pizza. It's not in a vegan baked chicken sandwich. It's in plants. Period. So you have to decide for yourself. What do I want to feel like every day? I want to feel good. I want to feel great, and I want to live for a long time and feel this way. That's what's important to me. So there's my salad. And I always eat a fat with my salad. And I do that because your fat will help you absorb your fat-soluble vitamins in your greens. And those are your vitamin A, D, E, and K. Those are fat-soluble vitamins. They do not absorb in water. You need fat. So you need good fats. So I'll always on my salad, either I'm going to have an avocado on it, or I'm going to use an avocado dressing. I'll make some type of an avocado dressing, or I'll make a nut-based dressing. Always. If I'm eating greens, I'm eating a little bit of fat with it. Now don't make a big pretty salad like this and then go get buttermilk ranch and pour it all over it. You've destroyed it. But I hope this helps, and I just hope that you eat more plants and stay healthy. Until next time.